Goedemiddag, hier zijn we weer van de WCRI in Hongkong. Ik sta hier met Tom Arrison, die heeft belangrijk werk gedaan op het gebied van reproductie en replicatieonderzoek. And well, please tell us about it and a bit about who you are and what you do.
So, I work at the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine. We're a nonprofit group that does studies of science and technology issues for federal sponsors and also with foundation funding. And I was here in Hong Kong to talk about our new report on reproducibility and replicability in science. The report came out last month, and it provides an overview and detailed recommendations and findings on the importance of reproducibility and replicability, and also what the many stakeholders in the scientific enterprise should be doing to facilitate reproducibility and replication. And so what is, at a broad sense, what is needed to facilitate reproducibility and replicability is complete information about the study, how it was done, access to the data, access to the code and computational methods and the computational environment, and also the tools and infrastructure to make data and code available on a persistent basis are also necessary. So that I will include.
And if you look, because we're from a funding organization, do you see an important role for us, or is it primarily the researchers'
Yes, I think that the
responsibility?
funding agencies, the key thing that they need to do is kind of set the guidelines with community guidance and input on what needs to be made available, and also to support the tools and infrastructure that the research community needs to use to make reproducible research possible.
Maybe a short final question: if you we had to choose between improving reproducibility and replicability and actually funding replication studies, what would be the most important choice?
Right, so it depends. I think in a general sense, reproducibility and replicability are important, but they're only part of the total picture in gaining confidence in scientific results. There's meta-analysis, there's other confirmatory analysis that's done in many fields. And replication studies, I think the criteria for when you should fund those would be certainly when the results would be important for policy-making decisions or public health or other kind of important for society type of results. Also when there is questions, or whether if there's a surprising, unexpected result, you might want to fund replication of that, or when there are kind of obvious questions about the methodology.
All right. So, thank you very much, and good luck in your work.
Thank you very much.